What do you mean give up listening to the Beach Boys? You know, I sailed an ocean, unsettled ocean. Be lost on him anyway. Thought today we'd unbox the brand new Sail On Sailor. Here's the CD set. And here is the BeachBoys.com exclusive vinyl. So we're going to open that up with no further ado and see what we've got in there. Last summer I unboxed the new Sounds of Summer set. So I thought, what better thing to do now than unbox this one. Alright, so we have a regular box. Just one box this time, not two. That's surprising. Last time we got the Matryoshka box. It's sort of wrapped in this paper. I don't think there's anything in there. Not what we came to see. Alright, so this is the box set. It's very shiny. I'm going to try to get that glare off so you can see it. Spine. The back. If you're like me, you've already listened to a lot of these sets, or a lot of these tracks on this set, either on the CDs, or if you already bought the records, or maybe you just went on YouTube. There were a few that I couldn't wait for, that I had to hear, so as soon as they were uploaded I went on YouTube and listened to them. So this will be more a review of the packaging and of course the manipulatives, the actual objects inside the objet d'art that you can use to decorate any room of your home and make it into a Beach Boys room. So I like to keep the plastic on the outside, so I'm going to carefully cut just the edge here so I can slide the albums out. This was a problem with the Sounds of Summer one because the individual numbering on the back is underneath the song list that's attached to the back of it, and if you take off the plastic you take off the song list. Because I left it on, I don't know what number my set is, but I'm okay with that. I'm just glad I have it. Alright, let me get a little more room. First record. A brand new Carl and the Passions. And if you take it out, plain white sleeve, and the Brother Reprise tan. Here, just the 8 original songs on Carl and the Passions. Nothing else in there. So they did something a little bit different. You might remember on Feel Flows, I'll get back in there. On Feel Flows, they re-released the albums, the original albums, Sunflower and Surf's Up, but they put bonus tracks on each one. So you would listen to like side A of Sunflower, and then there'd be a couple bonus tracks. You flip it over for side B, and then there would be a couple more at the end. And a lot of Beach Boys fans didn't like that, and they thought that that was maybe kind of cheapening the experience or making it inauthentic. They said, you know, why can't we have the original records? So this is just an original, or I should say a reproduction of an original Carl and the Passions LP. None of the new bonus tracks are included here. In case you don't know, here's my old copy from sometime in the 70s. So they reproduced it pretty accurately and very carefully. So that's a nice way to start. Here we have, okay, we got a couple things here. Here's the new Mount Vernon and Fairway. This is the magical musical fairy tale. Hello, I'm the Pied Piper. Has a side there, 2 sides, labeled as C and D, because remember this is technically part of Holland, at least Ivel was considered to be part of Holland. And in case you want a comparison to one from the 70s, Here's my 70s one. This has almost more of a cardboard sleeve. This sleeve is paper. The original's paper. So we get a much more durable packaging option with this release. And that was stuck inside the Holland record. Now let's see what else is inside Holland. None of these are gatefold so far. They're all just regular flat sleeves there. Repro of the back. Plain white sleeve. This one looks like it's not cut quite right on the top there. And just, again, Brother Reprise. So they didn't do much of anything different with Holland or with Carl and the Passions. No doubt probably wanting you to feel like you're back in the actual, early 70s. Maybe buying these records for the first time at your local record store. Pretty cool. Also, like Sounds of Summer, none of these LPs so far have been individually wrapped. They've all been just, you can open them right up. Here's the Holland press book. So apparently at some point, shortly before Holland's release, they put out this special book as a promotional tool. This is a reproduction. It definitely feels like kind of old-style paper. Like when I was in elementary school, we were using leftovers from previous decades in our lessons. You'd occasionally find, some old books or something made of this really weird kind of paper. I like it though. It gives it kind of an authenticity. Most of it's writing. I'm just showing you a few pages of it. It's an article and a few photos. And the back there and that. This is only included in some releases that you can buy on the Beach Boys website. I know it's not available in everything, so I'd say double check. It definitely stands out, so if you can see it in the photo of the object you want to buy, then you're getting it. And if you can't see it, then you're probably not getting it, because you can't miss this thing. Perhaps this is a commentary on American appliances not working in Europe. I don't know. Alright, is this the first one? Yep, Carnegie Hall. So the centerpiece of the collection, both on CD and on record, is the complete Carnegie Hall show. I should say, of the two Carnegie Hall shows, one of them's complete. As far as I know, it's a complete show from beginning to end and not pieced together. I haven't listened to the tracks enough to see which of my predictions in my last Ceylon Sailor video were correct and which ones were wrong. By the way, I owe all of you viewers an apology. I kept saying that the CD set was 5 discs, it's really 6. Thanks to watcher Brian409 for pointing that out, because I completely missed that in the edit. So we get Carnegie Hall. It is numbered as 1. You might have seen up in the corner. White sleeve, tan, Brother Reprise label. They're not doing much with the artwork. I thought for sure we might get something at least a little bit fancier. The bane of my existence, putting records in and out of sleeves. Someday I'll have to do a super cut of that. It'll probably be the longest video on this channel. LP number 2 is in blue. Carnegie Hall concert. Trying to get that glare off of there for you. Almost reminds me more of like a Chicago album cover than a Beach Boys one. Track list. And lo and behold, I won't even take it all the way out this time. You've got the same thing. White sleeve, Brother Reprise label. Pretty cool. So far, those Carnegie Hall tracks sound pretty cool, the ones that we hadn't heard before. I like them a lot. So then we get to the one that's a little bit different. This is the third and final Carnegie Hall record. You see the number 3 up there. Got it in green this time. But this one has the conclusion of the show, Fun, 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 and Jumpin' Jack Flash, making the finale. And then the bonus tracks are here on side F. We Got Love, Hard Time, Carry Me Home, and Fairy Tale Music. So those are all present. Looks really cool. And we have, come on, this must be the book. And we'll just open up a little bit. Let's see, a couple of pages. This looks to be, just giving it a quick once-over, basically the same as the book that was packaged with the CDs. The CDs are actually in the book. I'll show you that at the end of the video. But you can get that this way. So maybe if you only wanted to buy the records or only buy the CDs, you don't have to worry too much about that. Doesn't look too much different there. That's really cool. What else have we got? Aha! What I believe is the object, there we go, that makes this set the online exclusive. This was the limited edition super deluxe version. You might remember the Beach Boys always have one way to purchase their new product that is only available on their site. Feel Flows had the colorful records. You get them in orange or blue. Sounds of Summer had the lithographs. They're like small cardboard posters. They're very nice. I hung them up all over my house. Like I said, nothing wrong with some good Beach Boys objet d'art. And they came in a cool envelope like this, except the Sounds of Summer envelope was embossed with the Beach Boys Sounds of Summer on it. So let's look at these collectible lithographs. The thing that makes this set exclusive. So if you don't want the extra $20, didn't spend the extra $20 to get the most upgraded set, then you won't get the lithographs. But if you want the lithographs, you have to fork out extra. If that makes sense. Here's the Sail on Sailor cover art. Again, pretty sturdy, fairly thick. It's a good picture. Nothing on the back. Got our magic transistor radio. I wore my pajamas. I better get back in bed. Nice picture of the whole crew there. Blondie and Ricky included. Interestingly, I've met all the surviving Beach Boys except Ricky Fattar. I've never met Ricky Fattar. Someday I'd like to. Blondie's really fun. And here's part of the Holland cover art. Or I guess if you wanted to flip it upside down, you could do that too. There you go. Pretty nifty. And they come in the translucent envelope. And that does us for unboxing the new Sail on Sailor. So we have our 5 LPs. We saw all 5 of those. A 7-inch EP. Legendary concert, 4 bonus tracks, collectible Holland booklet, collectible lithographs, 36-page book with liner notes and rare photos. So we got everything that was promised. So I'll clean this mess up later, I think. Give you one more look at the booklet there, blank on the back. And our 3 Carnegie Hall jobs. Very curious to listen to this stuff on vinyl. Our Holland press book. Our new Holland, not the tractor, just a new copy of Holland. One thing that doesn't look like they did reproduce though, this is from my copy of Holland, the original lyric sheet. I don't think that's reproduced anywhere. If you know of a place where it is, please put it in the comments below. Haven't really had a chance to explore this set. In case you couldn't tell, this video has been completely unscripted. The FedEx man showing up randomly right after I get home from work. You know, guess what? I'm doing this in my pajamas. Here's the 6 CD pack. Bought mine on Amazon. I think it's the same price on the Beach Boys site. By the way, the Beach Boys have some great holiday merch out. Very tempted to splurge on that, but I'm going to see a concert of theirs very soon. So I can maybe buy some of it there. And there's just a few more pages from inside the book. It looks identical to me. I haven't had a chance to look at the whole book yet, because I only got this, I think yesterday actually I got this, so I have to kind of wait and see. Has answered a few of my burning questions about the set, like what certain tracks are, like the California Saga trilogy and stuff, but really exciting. And that, my friends, I think will do us for today. Remember, there are plenty of other Beach Boys videos on this channel, mostly old stuff, but some new things like this too. Please do check those out, and I do non-Beach Boys stuff as well. And I'm glad you came by. I hope this was helpful, especially if you're trying to weigh what sort of Sail on Sailor item you should purchase for your own collection or for a friend. Anything I can do to help, you know, I love to do it. So have a good night, and we'll see you next time with a review of the Beach Boys Christmas Instrumentals EP, and also a review of their concert with the Holiday Vibrations Orchestra. Till then, keep sailing on, sailors.